What's going on, YouTube? We're back today with another MLB 15 The Show. Road the Show series. We have a 4-game series with the New York Yankees. We only play in 3 of them. Let's get in the first game. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. 3-1 count, still tied at 0. We're looking for a pitch to hit, and unfortunately, we get the pitch we wanted, but we just get way under it, end up popping out to left field right there. And that's unfortunate. Now bottom of the third, up 3-2. Tie, no outs, man on first, 1-0, 1-0 count. And we're just looking for a pitch to hit here on this 1-0 count, and we get it. This time we don't get under it. It's back to the track, and goodbye, home run. Start that music. And we take a 5-2 lead? Yeah. 5-2 lead now. So that's huge. Huge. We were coming in this inning down 2-0. Now we are up 5-0. That's a big change. That's big for us because, I mean, we're down. Now it's 5-2, not 5-0. Now 7-2, bottom of the fourth, 2 outs, man on first. 0-0 count here. We're just looking for our pitch. And we get it. We just, once again, get a little too far under it. It ends up being a fly out to left once again. Got the pitch I wanted, just got too far under it. Now on defense, trying to turn this double play here. And that's exactly what we do. We get the nice jump there and touch the base. Then flip it to first, and we show them that accuracy. And we get the nice double play there. Now bottom of the seventh, up 8-6, 1 out, 1-0 count, nobody on base. I think this is CC pitching. And unfortunately, we end up topping this one, grinding out to the shortstop. And that's the way the game will end. We end up winning, though, 8-7. We only had that one hit, which was a home run. But we did get 2 RBIs and a run out of it, so that's a good thing that comes from it. And we also win, which improves us in the standings and possibly clinching the playoffs this episode. Now top of the first. We get some actual defense in the top of the first as we show the range and that throw power right there, and we get them at first. Just don't usually get much defense in the first. Now bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. 0-0 count here. 1-0 game. Nobody on, unfortunately, here. We end up taking it back up the middle, and the shortstop just can't quite get it in his glove, and it goes down as a base hit. So that means we're going to be stealing bases, which we do right here. We get in there at second. And now stealing third. Do we have enough? Just enough. Not a great jump there, but we are safe at third. But nobody can bring us home. But it's now a 1-1 game. In the bottom of the third, 2 outs. Man on first. 0-0 count here. And that's going to end up being a ground out to second. Bad pitch to swing at. Now down 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 count here. We get a fastball up in the zone. We end up turning on that and shooting in the gap. And we're thinking 3 right here because it is in the right field gap and not the left field gap. And we get into third with ease. Stand up triple right there. They end up throwing it home. And that's big for us, but unfortunately, once again, we can't come home on that. Now to the bottom of the 8th. Down 4-1 now, 1 out, nobody on, 0-0 count. We take that one back up the middle, and that's a 3-hit game for us, a single, a triple, and another single, which means we're going to be stealing once again, which we do right here. Get in the second pretty easily. And now we decide to steal third, and we, once again, really close play, but we just get in ahead of the tag. And this time with 1 out, we end up coming home, getting a run scored, even though I'm not sure who was up to bat, ends up grounding out, and we end up losing the game 4-2. We had a good day. We went 3 for 4. We had that run. We didn't have any RBIs, though. Nobody was on base when we got hits. That's a bad thing. Nobody's on base when you get a hit. It's sad. So now let's move on to the next game. Last game we are in. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. 0-0 count here. 1-0 count here. Tied at 0. And we get another good pitch to hit, and I thought it might be a home run, but got a little too far under it once again. It's not a great batting wise. It was a good pitch. I just didn't hit it where I want to. So now bottom of the fourth. Nobody on base. We end up getting the base hit right there on a full count, I do believe. Which is good because that means we're going to be able to steal with 1 out. That also means if we can get to third with still 1 out, we can tag up and go home. And right here, this might be the play of the game. We end up going home on this play. They're a little slow, and we get in there. That's huge. We go from second to home on an infield ground out because they played it really slow. When I don't know. They just played it really slow. We were at third, and I was rounding third. I was like, oh, might as well try it. Right here, it gets away from the catcher. It's a swinging strikeout, but unfortunately for the Yankees, he makes a bad throw, and the runner from, I think, second ends up coming home. Right here, he tries to pick us off, but we end up stealing second, which I'll take. And now we end up stealing third right there. We're still 1 out. No outs in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 4-run lead. Now it's a 5-run lead for us. So it looks like we're going to take this game pretty easily. And then we come up again in the 6th inning with only 1 out. Up 10-0 now. Men on first and second. 2-2 count here. I just want to bring that guy in from second. And that's exactly what we do. We put that ball right up the middle. We end up going to second. The guy from first goes to third, and the guy on second goes home. So that's an RBI for us. And right here, that ball gets past the catcher. We end up going to third, and the runner at third goes home. But unfortunately, we got stranded out there again. But we are up 13-0 now in the bottom of the 8th inning. Nobody on, no outs, 0-0 count. We end up taking that ball up the middle for a nice single. We've been hitting really well this series, and of course, we're stealing. That's what we do. We're in there way ahead of the throw. Now, stealing, I was trying to steal third, but Chris Davis gets a hit. We end up trying to go home, and we make it even before the throw. He did actually decide not to throw it there. And we end up becoming the player of the game for this one. Good day, 3 for 5. We scored 3 times. And we had 2 singles, a double. We got on base on that swinging strikeout, bad throw by the catcher. Allowed us to get on. And we also clinched a wild card spot. We clinched the playoff berth. And next series, I think if we win 3 games, maybe even 4 games, next series is going to be a 4-game set against who we play. I think it's the Rays, which means we can knock the Rays out of possible playoff contention, and we might also be able to lock up this division. So we'll see if we can do that next time. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I'm out. Till next time, as always, do work.